What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys one of my favorite Generation 9 Pokemon. We got ourselves Ceruledge on the casual ladder. Now, before we get started with any Pokemon talk, I want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas for people who celebrate. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day today. But, like I said, Ceruledge today. A lot of fun. Dope Pokemon. Looks like Mega Man with swords. Is really strong. It's got Flash Fire as its ability, Hold the Clear Amulet as its item, Rock and Bulk Up, Bitter Blade, Shadow Claw, and Protect. I really do like this moveset on this Pokemon, considering if you can get like a Bulk Up or two, then your attack's boosted, your defense is boosted, plus Bitter Blade gets you HP recovery, so you're doing a lot of damage, and at the same time, getting back a ton of HP. Now, outside of Ceruledge, this team is a lot of fun. You got Rotom, you got Grimmsnarl, Garchomp, Sylveon, and Gargonackle. Rotom's a great special attacker with Nasty Plot. Grimmsnarl can set up screens and also has Parting Shot. Sylveon over here with Calm Mind, so I can set up that Pokemon that way. Garchomp with Sword Stance, so a lot of different setups here. And then Gargonackle with Iron Defense. Every Pokemon pretty much has a setup move, so we're going to be trying it out today. Hopefully grabbing you guys some wins. Guys, you want to see for yourself? Remember the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop in match number 1, showcasing Ceruledge on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, and we are going up against a Ice Rider Calyrex Snow/Trick Room team here. Should be kind of a tough one for us, but I do have my boy Grimmsnarl, and I think leading him is in our best interest, so I am going to end up leading Grimmsnarl. On top of that, I think Ceruledge is going to be great just for bulking up and being able to soak up some shots, so I'm going to go Ceruledge alongside with Grimmsnarl for the lead. In the back end, though, Gargonackle's not bad just because of how slow it is, so I am going to end up going into that, and plus, yeah, Iron Defense, if I could set that up. That'd be nice. So Gargonackle, and then we need one more big-time attacker, whether it be Rotom, Garchomp. Actually, we don't want Garchomp. Either Sylveon or Rotom. I'm kind of leaning towards Sylveon here. Not only does it have Calm Mind, but, I mean, substitute Hyper Voice. Let's run it. Let's run it. Like I said, this one is definitely going to be tough for us. Hariyama's probably rocking Fake Out. Probably the rocking Guts and Flame Orb. So, that's something we have to watch out for. Ice Rider Calyrex, obviously a menace within Trick Room. And then they have Indeedee. Indeedee, very annoying. Just because of Follow Me in Trick Room. So, we're curious to see who they lead. I'm kind of hoping they don't lead Hariyama. They go Calyrex and Ninetales, which honestly isn't too bad. They're definitely going to try to set up a, what's it called here? An Aurora Veil. So, be my guest. They'll probably go Aurora Veil Trick Room if I had to guess. And at this point, I can just set up screens and go for Fake Out. Or not Fake Out. Screens and go for Bulk Up. I think that's my best play. Try to get Ceruledge rolling here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go Reflect, just in case he wants to attack my Ceruledge right here, right now. And we'll go for Bulk Up as well. I do have Parting Shot, which is really nice. I'm curious to see if Calyrex is Clear Amulet. But for now, let's get screens up. Let's try to get some Bulk Ups going. Kind of go from there. Right now, I do like Ceruledge's typing. I do have Grass Terror if I have to use it. But Calyrex probably has high horsepower, which I'm terrified of. If it does, that could be tough. That could be real tough for us. But I'm kind of hoping he pops Terror type right now. And he does. Cool. So we can see his Terror type most likely Water into Calyrex. If I had to guess. Great Dragon. That's not the worst thing. I mean, I can Spirit Break that and do relatively decent damage. But we know Aurora Veil is going to pop out here. But Reflect out and about first and foremost. Here comes the Aurora Veil, and I wonder if Calyrex is popping Trick Room or just straight up attacking. I am very curious about that. I think he's going to pop Trick Room, but Bulk Up's going to be great. Get that defense boost as well. So there's that. Trick Room is popping. It's not bad for me. I think I just set up the Light Screen here. So I can deal with that, and I think I just go for another Bulk Up here, no? I think I just Bulk Up here again with Reflect and Defense Boost. I think we just send it. Because he might protect Ninetales or swap it. Yep. So another Bulk Up call is great for me. He's probably going to swap it into maybe like Hariyama here. No, Indeedee's going to pop out here, which I don't mind. I mean, he's just going to look to follow me out here. But I'm +1 on defense right now. I have Reflect up. He could potentially be going for high horsepower. And what are you? Room Service? Psychic Seeds. Okay. So I get off the Light Screen, which is good news. Psychic Seeds pop for that special defense boost. And he's just going to go for Glacial Lance, which I don't mind. Ceruledge could have soaked that, no problem. Grimmsnarl does decently well with that as well. Okay, so Bulk Up out and about. Now I can just start throwing Bitter Blades, right? especially into the Indeedee slot. So there's that. From here, though, we're going to try to go for Spirit Break at least. And I'll go for Bitter Blade into Indeedee. +2 on attack. They do have the Veil out here. I do have Sylveon, who can actually get some work done into Calyrex. It's not bad. But he's going to throw out another Glacial Lance here. And I really don't want to let Grimmsnarl die out here to Calyrex, because I don't want it boosting its attack too much. But Spirit Break's doing relatively decent damage. Special attack does drop. And Light Screen gets popping, which, I mean, while you're setting up Light Screen, you have Aurora Veil out. Makes no sense. But nonetheless, Bitter Blade's going to fly, +2 attack, doing beautiful damage, and I'm back up to full HP. Okay. So we know he's going for Glacial Lance. Like, we know that. The question is, do I just swap in, like, Gargonackle here? Kind of play it slow? Maybe try to set up an Iron Defense? I think so. Because I can't go for Parting Shot. I would love to go for Parting Shot. But I'm going to do that, and honestly, let's just start Shadow Clawing this down. Right? Should do. Dude, he's bulky, man. I want to try to set up a Sulcur in that slot. That's really what I'm trying to do. I'm just gonna get rid of Indeedee. Like I said, I can't really just let Calyrex start picking up KOs here, because at that point he would just start snowballing. So that play very passive here. I wish I had Wide Guard, but Glacial Lance's gonna fly. You're getting Gargonackle. How much damage are you taking this? Good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And what are you setting up Reflex and Light Screens for? You have Aurora Veil out. I don't mind that. I don't mind that, because Bitter Blade now flies. It's going to pick up the KO there. I'm back up to full HP again. And if I can get off Assault here into this Calyrex, it's much needed. It's very much needed. Or I could go for an Iron Defense, but I don't think I need an Iron Defense. I think I need a Assault Crew more than anything, because then I'll have 2 Pokemon boosted on defense when I really only need 1. And I just feel like the value of Assault Crew is going to be huge here. But Hariyama's going to pop out here, which actually kind of sucks for me. Unless I have Ghost Terror on you. And I do have Ghost Terror on you. So I am going to pop this. I am going to go for Sulcur here. And I'm just going to keep Bitter Blading down this slot. Come on, man. Ghost Terror, Gargonackle. We love it. Now I don't have to worry about Fake Out. Or Close Combat. Close Combat can do a ton of damage. So I'm popping Terror type. Because again, the Sulcur is very valuable to me. Just that constant chip damage on a super bulky Pokemon. Plus I have Ceruledge. Ceruledge can waste out a ton of turns being +2 on defense. There's that. Body Press actually launching. That's even better. And he's going to go for Coaching here. Yeah. We need a Sulcur right now. We need a Sulcur ASAP. So good call for me to actually end up going into that. He's going to start getting all these boosts from Hariyama. Trick Room is going to end rather soon, which is nice. And Bitter Blade launching. Half damage? Not even. This thing is beefy. Might be time to just go for a bulk up here. Snow's gone. Trick Room's got one more turn. Aurora Veil's gone. That's really nice. Trick Room is gone. So we might want to set up another Trick Room. At this point, I'm just gonna double down with the setup moves. Give me no reason not to. They still have Reflecting Light Screen out, but Trick Room's gone. They might want to set up another one, so I'm doubling down with the setup moves. Make it a bold call that they're going for Trick Room here again. Looks like they are. Gargonackle's slow. Going for Coaching here again. I'm +3 on defense for Ceruledge, +2 on defense for Gargonackle. But again, we just need to play a bit slower here. Yeah, there's Trick Room. Good call on me. Like I said, we just need to play a bit slower and hopefully not get critted, because the Sulcur is going to slowly chip away here. So there's that. You might just want to keep Coaching here. But honestly, just doubling down in this slot is probably our play. Body Press, Bitter Blade. It's funny, they don't have Aurora Veil anymore, but they have Reflect and Light Screen up. It ends up protecting Calyrex at the most perfect time for us. We're doubling down to Hariyama. And that's fine. Like I said, I just need Sulcur to just let it fly, right? I'm just going to keep letting Sulcur go. So now he's +3 on attack, +3 on defense. That's fine. Your same thing as my Ceruledge. Body Press going to fly, pick up good damage. And Bitter Blade should KO here? I hope so. Nope. Never that. And of course you got the berry. So berry popping. Bitter Blade's not going to KO that. But Sulcur, just keep chipping. Keep chipping, baby. Light Screen's gone. They have Reflect up, don't they? They do. They have one turn left in Reflect. Oh, no, that's mine. We both have one turn left in Reflect. I'm gonna go for Sulk here. And honestly, let's just bulk up here again. Let's just play it slow. Let's play it slow. We're boosted on defense. Should be fine here. Should be fine here. He's just gonna keep coaching. So I'm just gonna keep bulking up my defense. And just have Sulk here get work done, right? So we'll get the cures on both of them. And just let it go to town, right? Reflect's gonna be gone, which is tough news. And I kind of feel like I have to let my Gargonackle die out here. I could double down into Calyrex at this point. But I think I'm just body pressing. Body pressing and Shadow Claw. I think that should be enough here. My team's Reflect's gone. Theirs gone as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for the body press and Shadow Claw. Let's get it. Let's get it. Might just go for another coach here. Yep, he's just coaching up. This Calyrex is scaring me now. Honestly, it probably should. It's probably gonna KO my Gargonackle. But if the combination of Sulk here and oh, Gargonackle's actually dodging that. I got Bright Powder on that thing. So a little bit of RNG there. Beautiful. Ceruledge taking good damage now. But I should pick up double KO here. Yep, bye-bye to you. Calyrex might be able to soak up the shot, but I think if he does, he's going to be low enough where Sulk here can just KO. But we're sending it here. Yeah, 1 HP. Come on with that. You're lucky. I'm so lucky I Sulk here. I would have been so upset. But there we go. Double KO. Woke up Ceruledge. I told you guys. The real deal. The real deal. One of my favorite Pokemon of this generation. Probably might be my favorite Pokemon of this generation. Which kind of sucks because I picked Pokemon Violet. Or not Violet. I picked Pokemon Scarlet. And I had Armarouge, not Ceruledge. And I was very upset at that. He's going to end up going into both of these two. Honestly, we'll just go for Sulk here. And we'll go for a Bitter Blade. And they'll probably cancel match, right? No, they do not. They do not. Sulk here doing relatively decent damage. And Ninetales, what are you going for here? Just outspeed. Beautiful. Bitter Blade. Bang. KO. Sweep. Long sweep in match number 1. But we absolutely killed with Gargonackle and bulk up Ceruledge. Match number 2 time. Goodra, Incineroar. Pretty strong team right here with Ursaluna, Amoonguss, and Whimsicott. Now, looking at their team, it kind of just screams to me that this Whimsicott does have Trick Room. So that is something I do have to watch out for. Is Trick Room. So Grimmsnarl is an absolute must to bring here. Do I also go Ceruledge here again and try to get bulk ups going? Or do I go for maybe like Sylveon here and try to get Calm Minds going? I think that's a bit better option for us. So I'm going to go Sylveon. I'm going to go Grimmsnarl. In the back end, I got to go Gargonackle, especially if they're going to pop Trick Room. And last but not least, so I just go with Rotom. Not bad with Hydro Pump. Not too shabby. Or Garchomp. Go Chomp. Let's get chomping. Let's get chomping. Chomp's pretty good here. Chomp's not too shabby. Love a young Garchomp. But the Pokemon that I'm most worried for here is not the Ursaluna and Trick Room. It's that Urshifu. Like, Urshifu just seems to tee off on a lot of my Pokemon, so tough time. Plus, it's guaranteed crits, so my Reflect or Lightroom, he just hits right there. Bit of an issue, but we'll deal with it. We'll try to deal with it. We're 1-0. Let's see who they want to go here. Whimsicott Goodra. I'm cool with that. Now, this seems like a really good opportunity for me to just set up Calm Mind, right? I think I'm just going to Spirit Break on top of that. Just to lower your special attack. He could potentially have Encore, so I'm going to have to protect after this Calm Mind turn. Just so I don't get stuck in Calm Mind. That could just be not good for me. But we'll see. Yeah, because Encore, nothing's worse than like when you get it, when you finally set up a move or something like that, and you're like, okay, I'm looking good here. And then they just Encore you, and you're like, come on, man. Very annoying. But they're going to Terrasilize right off the rip, go into Goodra. And they're going to make it Steel, which is fine. I'm not attacking it right now. They could have Terra Blast or Flash Cannon. That could be a little bit of an issue. But making it -1 with Spirit Break is going to be nice. Unless he just rips me here. What you got, Goodra? What are you using? Sludge Bomb. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Maybe it'll soak. Don't poison me. I said don't. I said don't. What did I just say? What did I just say? That sucks. But now Calm Mind boosted. Very nice. Very, very nice. And Spirit Break's going to make this thing -1 special attack. The poison's just going to slowly chip, which I don't like. And I feel like I have to protect here. You have leftovers though, which is kind of contradicts the poison, which is good. But yeah, I'm scared of Encore, so my best bet is to just go straight into what's it called? Straight into Protect here. I don't feel like dealing with Encore. We'll find out if you have it. Plus, if they Encore me in the Protect too, that could be bad. That could be real bad news. I have some good matches today. That first match was incredible. We played it so well, especially up against Calyrex. Like, they set up Trick Room, and while they were setting up Trick Room, we were getting this defense boost up. Played it real slow. We ended up getting a sweep, which is kind of crazy. It was like a 10 to 13 minute match, and we swept it. It's huge. But I'll protect Sylveon here, again, just in case the Encore's popping. I'll pop that light screen, 2 special attackers on the field. I wonder if he's throwing another Sludge Bomb here. Go for Energy Ball. It's going to Sap Sipper, right? No, you have Gooey as your ability. Then I'm blocking that, and he's going to go Sludge Bomb in the slot, which we should soak decently well. No poison. What am I playing? What am I playing? Like, what am I playing? Pokemon Poison? Like, what is this? A lot of nonsense going on here. A ton of nonsense. Huh. We're losing some HP here. Poison's slowly chipping up. I think our best bet is probably just... I could Parting Shot out here. Which I am going to do. I'll just go for Hyper Voice. Let's Terrasilize. I could go Steel Terra. If they double down on me, we should be able to soak it. Yeah, I'm going to say that we soak it. I'm not going to waste my Terra. Because Sylveon would be dead in not this turn, the turn after, probably. He goes for Encore this time around. That's not working my Grimmsnarl. So you did have Encore this whole time. Parting Shotting out of here. He's going to Sludge Bomb my Sylveon. I am now going to bring out... Is this a good time to bring out Chomp? Yeah, it seems like a great time to bring out Chomp. Gonna Sludge Bomb. We soak this. Oh my lord. Easily. Easily. No damage. Hyper Voice flies. Great damage across the board. We get a crit on Goodra. And I think from here, they're definitely going to go Moonblast here. Or even a Dragon move from Goodra into this slot. So, honestly, just Ground Terroring. Just going for EQ and wiping the floor is probably what I want to do. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wipe the floor here. Because I think Tailwind ends as well after his turn, so that's pretty good for us. Yeah, good thing I didn't Terrasilize Sylveon, but he ends up withdrawing Goodra, which is fine. I'm kind of curious to see who he goes into. It's going to be Ursaluna, so Ursaluna's going to take a nice shot here. Whimsicott should die out here. Like, the Ground Terror just boosted damage way too much. And if I had to guess, he could be going for Energy Ball into Garchomp. That could be a possibility, but I doubt it. I think Moonblast is the call. I think they have to launch Moonblast. Wish I would just went for Hyper Voice at this point. And they do launch Moonblast. Great call on my end. Gene's playing great right now. Gene's is playing great. So EQ launching. Whimsicott, there's no way you survive this, right? Yeah, you're gone. Ursaluna takes great damage. And I believe Tailwind ends, right? And if Tailwind ends, I'm hoping Sylveon can outspeed Ursaluna and get off another Hyper Voice. Because one more Hyper Voice would work really well for us. It would work really well. One Pokemon that I'm going to have a problem with is going to be Urshifu. And I'm hoping that they don't have that. But now that I say that, Urshifu's going to pop out here. We all know that. Or hopefully they just go back into Goodra. That'd be best case scenario. But if they go Urshifu, I mean, Garchomp's pretty much a goner, right? Sad news. Urshifu pops out here. I do have Gargoyle, but what am I going to do with that? I can't protect through this. My best bet is just go for Dragon Claw. And then just send the Hyper Voice. My best option here. He ends up detecting. Oh my lord. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Outspeed Sylveon. No. Don't. It's still. Still, Ursaluna is going to die. We're going to have one more turn with Sylveon before Poison gets the best of us. And now he's got to pick and choose of who he wants to KO, but Urshifu's really in a position just to win this game. I said it from the beginning. I said Urshifu is just an absolute menace. And he just really just steamrolls my team. And of course you got that poison. Like, if you didn't get that poison in Sylveon, Sylveon would actually be very high in HP, over 150. Like, the poison's just been slowly chipping me up. It's been bad news for me. It's been real bad news for me. But Gudra's flying out here. I gotta just go for EQ, right? I gotta just go for EQ. If I can pull off an EQ, we're gonna pull it off. And we're gonna go for the Hyper Voice. We'll see what he wants to do here. I think EQ is my Garchomp. I would love to get off an EQ. But if the only way we can win this, because he's just gonna dump on my Gargonackle, unless he's able to soak it, Surging Strikes. I'm kind of hoping he just goes for a Aqua Jet here, but nope. He picks Surging Strikes. Smart call on his end. I do have Rough Skin, which actually that could be big. If I get off this Hyper Voice, if I outspeed, I don't think I do, but if I outspeed, we're gonna KO Urshifu, and then it could turn into a 1v1, and Gargonackle can beat this Gudra out with Salt Cure. I believe so. Sylveon, outspeed. Do it. Do it. Outspeed, 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 outspeed. Game. That's game. I wonder what Sylveon's speed's at. I expected to outspeed a couple Pokemon this game. Didn't. So what was your speed? Oh, I still... Hold up. 81. I wish you were a little bit faster. But I still have Grimmsnarl. Hold up. I totally forgot we had Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I totally forgot we had the Grimmies. Reflect's not going to do anything. I can't protect here. I have to just go for Spirit Break. To this slot. And I guess just double down into it. Salt Cure, or I could just go Body Press. I'm just Salt Cure to Gudra. I don't think Gargonackle stands a chance. He's just gonna pop it. He's just gonna hit it with certain strikes, right? I would. He detects. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, because Salt Cure does a lot of damage here. Salt Cure does 1/4 of Gudra's HP. Hold up. That might be huge for us. This might be huge for us. This might be huge for us. Salt Cure's out. Poison chipping. Salt Cure chipping. One more Salt Cure, he's dead. So I'm not even going to target that down. I'm going to double right down in this slot. Double right on down. Salt Cure, Spirit Break. If Spirit Break can KO, we have a chance. Here's the Surging Strikes. We knew that was coming, and honestly, we might have been able to soak that at full HP. Yeah, we would have soaked that at full HP, so it was kind of smart for him just to protect that turn. Gudra's dead to Salt Cure, and we just need Spirit Break to KO, which I don't think it can. In all honesty, I'd be very surprised. Oh, he's Life Orb. Hold up, he lost a little bit more HP. Sludge on flies. We soak that. And Spirit Break launches for the KO. Now, what comes out first? Poison or Salt Cure? With 23 HP. Don't KO me. Stop. Stop. We lose this? We lose this game. Because of lucky Sludge Bomb poisons? That's crazy. That is absurd. Final match time coming at you guys, going up against a dope Scissor team. Can't believe we lost that last match. We're now sitting 1-1. Should definitely be 2-0. Very upset at that. Poison taking me out before the Salt Cure. That's brutal. But Scizor and Umbreon, two fan favorites. Really, really dope Pokemon. Grimmsnarl is an absolute must to bring here. I mean, Miraidon is just so strong. We need something to kind of counteract that. So I'm going to end up going into that. And I am going to end up going into Ceruledge and try and just go for another bulk up here. It works well. We'll bring in Sylveon, and I just think Garchomp's to play. Correct? Yeah. Or do I go? Yeah, no. Because Sun's going to be out here. Rotom, as much as I love Rotom Watch, it's not it. It's not it. But, of course, Garchomp has Lumberry. I wish Grimmsnarl or Sylveon would have had the Lumberry there. Because, again, if only one of them doesn't get poisoned, we actually win that match. crazy enough, but double Sludge Bomb, double Poison. Hurts the soul. Hurts the soul. But yeah, Gargonackle's low-key being a beast in today's video. Just saw here going nuclear, doing so much damage. I remember back in like the earlier days of Scarlet and Violet, like Format 1, Gargonackle was just so strong. You would just defense boost it. Any physical attackers couldn't kill it. You just saw cure, and it just slowly melts away with recover and body press and iron defense. It just melts. But he ends up going into both of these guys. Reflect's an absolute must to go into. And I think we should go for a bulk up here. Because Miraidon cannot hit Ceruledge, right? Fighting moves or fire moves. I got Flash Fire. So let's just set up the Reflect and let's go for the bulk up. Scissor might swap or Protect here or Terrasilize. I feel like it has to do one of those three. So we'll get my boy Ceruledge set up with an attack boost. And then him in the sun, he can just, you know, start hitting like a truck. But this is a pretty perfect lead for me, right? Really perfect lead for me. Unless, well, what could Scissor have? Steel move, not very effective. Bug move, not very effective. I think we got a lot going for me. But that should be Scissor Terrasilizing. And no, it's actually going to be Miraidon. Going straight fire here. Which I don't mind. Seems like he just wants to go for like Flare Blitz or something into Grimmsnarl. Which again, I don't mind. And he protects that Scissor. Like I said, I knew he was going to protect that Scissor. I said one of the three. Protect, Terrasilize, swap. Easy call. So Reflect's popping. And there's Flare Blitz into Grimmsnarl, which honestly Grimmsnarl should soak with Reflect up. And of course a critical hit, which is fine. I mean, at least I got off that Reflect, and this bulk up's gonna fly, but that's kind of upsetting. But he takes a lot of recoil damage, and I go for the bulk up. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So bulk up's giving me the boost. At this point, Garchomp's probably our best bet. And then we can just protect Garchomp. Maybe start teeing off into this. And this Miraidon, right? Do you think Bitterblade's doing more damage or Shadow Claw? I think Bitterblade is. Let's see how much damage Bitterblade's gonna do this. And the Blitzroll on Miraidon, that's fine. Whoever's swapping in this slot's taking a huge hit here. Bye-bye Fluttermane. Unless you're Sash. Show me your booster energy. Oh, well, I guess we won't know. He's Pro Synthesis. That's fine. Maybe he thought I was going for a Dragon move. I'm just protecting. Scissor's got to be attacking Garchomp. Yeah. Big time blockage. And from here, Bitterblade flying. Show me no Focus Ash. Beautiful. Bye-bye to you. Get it on at my face. Honestly, Scissor might protect here. If he goes back into Miraidon, I'm just going to protect Ceruledge. Actually, probably not, because Ceruledge is just perfect counter to all these Pokemon. It really is. Legit a perfect counter here. But I'm honestly just going to go for a Swords Dance here. And just Bitterblade you. I just feel like they have no moves to actually counteract me. Are you going to go for a Bullet Punch here? Swords Dance, boost it. All physical attackers, we got Reflect up. We have a lot of attack power right now. And our typing just very, like, resists a lot of their moves. He goes for Swords Dance. Is this time that I Bitterblade that slot down? Probably not. Could go Ground Terror EQ. And then Protect. Yeah, that's my best Terror type. I'm doing it. EQ and just Protect. Because honestly, Scissor might protect here. Steel Terror, not going to work here. Ogerpon and Miraidon's on the field. Ceruledge typing's too perfect to actually Terrasilize, so we might as well use it here and get off some extra damage. Should work decently well here. Unless he just goes for Ivy Cudgel, which, I mean, he could. But I ended up just protecting Ceruledge. And he's going to go for a Bullet Punch here, which actually going to do good damage. Yeah, it does. Don't double down into my Garchomp. That's all I ask. He does. Okay, never mind. We're dead. He's going to take Recoil. That's fine. So Rough Skin chips up both of them. Got to bring out Sylveon now. And honestly, the Terror type would have been nice now. But I'm going to get rid of this. I'm getting rid of this Scissor. Scissor's got to go. Skizzy has got to go. Skizzy has got to go. So from here, protect Sylveon, easy call for me. And just attack this Scizor. Or I could make a read that's protecting, but it hasn't protected in a good bit. So I just feel like Bullet Punch is fine. Spiky Shield, that's fine, making me think that Scizor is not protecting. And I get off this Protect with Sylveon. And we should just be able to say bye-bye Scizor, right? There's Bullet Punch, cool. So Scizor's gonna die out here. Miraidon's gonna be forced back out here. It'll be close. But again, I just don't think they can KO my Ceruledge. I just don't think they can. I just think the typing's too perfect here. And with the defense boost, it's just too nice. It really is. And Flash Fire. You can't hit me with any fire. They simply will not do any damage. I'm fully convinced that Miraidon cannot do any damage to my Ceruledge. So once I KO this Ogerpon, I pretty much just win this game. So I'll go for Hyper Voice. I will go for this Bitter Blade. And yeah, that should be game. I'm fully convinced that he only has fire fighting moves. And he just can't hit me. The only way he could potentially KO me is this Ogerpon, who just uses Protect. So I should just be able to get rid of it. Even if he Ivy Cudgel crits me, he's not one-shot me. So I'm like 99% sure we got this game in the bag. There goes Flare Blitz. Yeah, it's Flash Fire. Beautiful. So that's just going to power up my fire type moves now. And we're just going to win this game. Ivy Cudgel probably KO Sylveon. It does. It gets the crit too. But again, he just cannot KO my Ceruledge. He just simply cannot. And we're going to say bye-bye to Ogerpon. Get on out of here. Ceruledge, dude. Insanely strong. I told you guys. I told you guys from the beginning. Ceruledge is the real deal. Especially with bulk up. You only need one of them too. You only need one bulk up. But they're probably just going to cancel the match here. I'm going to send a Shadow Claw. Probably 2 of them will be enough. And they cancel the match. GG's. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bulk up Ceruledge, giving us a nice Merry Christmas reward. It's a Christmas miracle. 2-1 winning record. Should have been 3-0 perfect record. Absolutely killed it with today's team. Gargoyle low-key and MVP on today's team. Ceruledge doing just as much work. But then you had Garchomp, Grimmsnarl, Sylveon, and the only Pokemon we didn't use, Rotom Wash. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread spots every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.